So, related to what are the symbols, who are the animals? Um, there's just some examples of the birds in Peanuts. I think these are some of the earlier versions of Woodstock, and maybe even before Woodstock appeared. I'm not sure. Anyway, the birds sort of just appear. They follow the people around. They sort of have their own language. They even have to mobilize against the people. Um, so that's a pretty interesting thing. In a world where most of the animals, Snoopy especially, were not very animal-like, this is an interesting rendition or example. King Cat by John Porcellino, in his later years especially, devotes a lot of attention to the animals, the birds, the cat. Lots of birds, uh, the way they bathe in the dust. Um, oh, there's even a sound of locusts here, which you can't see, but you can read about it. Um, the previous one was called Ant Crossing. I'd forgotten. So ants also, crow on the wire, robins, all these birds and other animals. So that's the way in which John Porcellino, in his later King Cats, has been looking at the sort of holy landscape of his animals around him. And here another self-published book by one of our students here in Gainesville. She's just addressing um, the natural environment and showing us the variety of animals in the environment. And I just think this is one of the most profound things to like examine your natural environment or the natural environment of your characters or your world and really document it and let us see what are the different um, varieties and how do they relate to us, um, how do they speak to us, what do they do they exist in the same world as us, in a parallel world, what I think animals are really important. They've always been important in any culture.